Now, your forecast with Storm Tracker Live.
The day started off with some showers making their way through the Wiregrass, but the latest on Storm Tracker Live indicates that all has cleared out for now, but we'd still have the potential for some showers overnight and into tomorrow morning. And with that, we do have a lot of cloud cover that will be in place, and temperatures will be slow to drop down into the 50s, 51 degrees for tomorrow morning. But drier weather is on the way. I'll have full details on that coming up. But first, WDHN News at 6 starts right now.
First in local news, this is WDHN News at 6.
Good evening. Thanks for joining us. I'm Kevin Presley. A major economic announcement at the Dothan Airport is back on tonight. It means hundreds of jobs for the Wiregrass. The deal was on hold for a month. But as WDHN's Jamise Price reports, despite the delay, the mayor has remained confident. Jamise is in the newsroom with more on this story.
Kevin, when it appeared the deal was dead, Dothan's mayor stayed positive. And tonight he says he's proud this aviation company chose Dothan to be its newest home.
A lot of excitement is surrounding tomorrow's announcement. A Miami-based aviation company is moving to the airport. It will replace PIMCO and the hundreds of jobs lost when the company closed its doors last year.
It's a great company. These are great jobs. This is an exciting time.
This is the second attempt at announcing the company's arrival. An announcement planned for March 1st was canceled less than 24 hours before it was scheduled. The company halted plans after the Federal Aviation Administration released a list of air traffic control towers slated to close due to federal budget cuts. Without the tower, the prospective company would not come. Since then, city and county leaders have worked to secure funding to operate the tower without federal dollars.
There's still some hope that FAA may leave it open, although they have announced they're closing May 5th. But at this point, no matter what, we'll do what it takes to keep it open.
The new company will bring jobs to the Wiregrass, jobs the mayor says this area needs.
Well, to have a company make the commitment to move to our community, there's anything more important than that.
The mayor wouldn't say exactly how many jobs, but hundreds are expected. He did say the state will help with the application process.
Now tomorrow's announcement will take place at 10:30 at the Dothan Opera House. But before the announcement, there will be several other meetings, beginning with the Dothan Airport Authority, followed by the City Commission. Kevin?
Jamise, thank you. On the police beat tonight, 2 men are behind bars accused of breaking into a Dothan home and robbing the homeowner. Police say 3 men, including 20-year-old Cortavius Jamar Bird of Kinsey and 17-year-old Gerald Birmingham Jr., broke into a home on Mona Drive on Tuesday and robbed the homeowner at gunpoint, getting away with cash. Bird and Birmingham charged with first-degree burglary. Their bonds set at $350,000 each. Meanwhile, police are searching for this man, the third suspect, Calvin Earl Cochran. He's 5'7" and 125 pounds. If you can help police locate him, call Crime Stoppers. An update on last night's deadly wreck in Pike County. 2 people were killed in a single vehicle crash south of Troy. 3 others were injured. Troopers have identified the 2 victims who died as 34-year-old Timothy Green and his 14-year-old son, Timothy Blake Green. They were pronounced dead at the scene. An adult and 2 children were taken to the hospital. Troopers say speed and the use of some kind of electronic device were involved in the wreck. The Chevy Silverado truck ran off the road, hit a tree, and overturned. The victims were not wearing seatbelts. We told you at 5, Dothan School Superintendent Tim Wilder has confirmed his plan to abolish magnet middle schools. That plan is dead. WDHN's Katie Kroll spoke with the superintendent today about what he plans to do next. She's now live in the studio. Katie?
Superintendent Wilder admits his plan has been met with lots of opposition since day one, and he has no problem backing down because he feels this is in the best interest of the students. But he does think there are still ways to improve the current middle school system.
Superintendent Wilder says after months of listening to concerns, he didn't feel like he had enough support to move forward with the idea of neighborhood schools.
Many people told me it wouldn't happen, and I still, trudged along that path to try to see if we could convince some people it was good, and it didn't happen, and that's fine. I mean, that's part of the process.
He admits there has been opposition, and lots of it since day one. Yet he continued to push an idea he believed in, one that now he says isn't the best thing for Dothan.
For me to come to the board now, when there's not support for it, to ask them to vote for would not be fair to the board.
Wilder says he and the board listened to every concern, and this process has been worthwhile.
To bring that to the board and then just turn it down and not to have Plan B ready, then we've wasted all this time hoping for something that's not going to happen. So now we're going to use this next 30 days or 45 days to really, now we've put that chapter behind us, we're going to move forward and move in a different direction.
Now the original committee he formed is going back to the drawing board in hopes of looking into new ways to keep the current middle school structure, but just make it stronger.
We're talking about a possibility of nothing but honors at magnet schools. There has to be a C average to be maintained at the magnet school. We're looking at making that a B. We're looking at what the new standardized testing is going to happen, what's going to happen in Alabama with standardized testing. We're looking at making the requirements tougher to be there.
Now, the superintendent says regardless of the changes he and the committee come up with, it will not affect students currently in middle school. Kevin?
Okay, Katie, thank you. They're kindergartners and they're already published authors. Each kindergarten class at Fane Elementary School published a book. The hardback is based on a field trip the students went on around the city. Each student wrote a short story and drew a picture to go along with it. Today, a few students read excerpts from their book. This is the first year Fane has published student writings, but they say it won't be the last.
We were very excited about the outcome of it. And of course, the children seeing their own work in print is just invaluable. And the parents were very excited too. We thought it turned out very well.
You can purchase the books at studenttreasures.com. Turning to state headlines, a man believed to be responsible for a possible kidnapping of a 2-year-old in Irondale has turned himself in. 26-year-old Jackie Henderson turned himself into police today for questioning. The 2-year-old went missing this morning and was dropped off at the Irondale City Hall a few hours later by her grandmother. Henderson spoke with our Birmingham affiliate ABC 3340 before turning himself in, saying he did nothing wrong.
Once we were arguing, I told her I was going to leave. I guess she didn't want me to leave, but she asked me to bring my daughter back tonight for her. Could I bring my daughter back tonight? Because don't nobody keep them kids but me. I always got the kids. Anybody around here that know me in Irondale know that I had those kids.
It is not clear whether Henderson is the child's father. A celebration of life ceremony was underway a while ago at Coleman Coliseum in Tuscaloosa to honor the life of the late Mal Moore. Moore passed away Saturday at Duke Medical Center in North Carolina, where he was being treated for pulmonary problems. Moore was remembered by many, including current University of Alabama head football coach Nick Saban.
But, Mal, in his pleasant way, really convinced us with his simple honesty, his sincerity, his obvious love, for his school. This was a genuine person.
University officials announced earlier today that Moore was laid to rest this morning in his hometown of Dozier, Alabama. That's just north of Opp in Crenshaw County. Minor League Baseball begins tonight around the state. The Mobile Bay Bears, Montgomery Biscuits, Birmingham Barons, and Huntsville Stars all get started tonight. One of the biggest matchups on opening day is between Montgomery and Birmingham in the capital city. Now, Birmingham is also getting a stadium upgrade this year as a new park has been built in downtown Birmingham. Barons executives say the first home game is not until next week, but there are some worries about whether the stadium will be ready in time. Construction crews say the field and stands will be ready for the players and fans, but some of the perks of the new stadium may still be unavailable for a few games. Another concern for some, the same construction crew that built the new airport terminal at the Birmingham airport where that deadly sign collapse occurred a few weeks ago is also building the new baseball park. Up next, spring has sprung, and that has lots of people eager to do some gardening, where you can get plants for a really good price and also support a cause. Right after the break.
We still have a chance for showers tonight, but drier weather is on the way. Details on that when we return.
First in local news, you're watching WDHN News at 6 with Kevin Presley, meteorologist Scott Roberts, and sports with Josh Roltenberg.